Stop the music. What it do, ski? It's your boy, Failey McWhaley, and today, checking out Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This one is season 3, episode 434. Yeah, it's so crazy. Just took that in. Am I a blurry boy? I don't want to be a blurry boy. I want to be a clear boy. Clean and clear and under control. Yeah, last episode was a pretty packed one. We had the introduction of a new person named Faith. She is like a Slayer, not Slayer. Weird jumbling up between her and the title of Slayer, right? Very reminiscent of what happened with Kendra. So there's that going on. There was also like the big sis elements that I think they were kind of playing on to differentiate the two, I think, for the different relationships, right? With that being said, let's just see what episode 4 has got to offer. Also, back to life, back to reality. Angelus sort of just... Satan said, nah, we don't we don't want you. So let's see how things keep going from here, guys. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. That being said, y'all, let's hop into this episode of Buffy. Yeet.
His body flashing forward, leap by leap.
No?
Going back into the wombs of time. The rabbit could not...
Maybe one of those days?
Rabbit Harris reporting for Ozwatch.
Very wolfy. Seems to soothe the savage beast.
That's cool. They're not making it a main focus.
He's more manageable tonight and on the third night. Tomorrow night, the total full moon, that's when he's a real wolfer. In case there's trouble. There won't be, but if...
I love how prep she is. Oh my god. And she's got the cat.
Bye.
Got some bro time.
Bet you and Scott have been up there kicking the gear shift.
Only been on a few dates.
Like him.
We're on a few dates now.
Nice. He's funny.
And then Buffy gets to go on a few dates. Happiness emerges. And then now we're going to have the R&B king just slide in and be like, "Sup, Summers? How you been?" Oh, God. I guess that's the end of Angelus. I love to hate him, but I guess I had to change it up.
They're all still just in it for the chase.
And here we are with a quite literal chase and a fall. Oh! Do we get another Wolfie boy? Number one rule when reacting to a show. You gotta stay hydrated. You have to have that full-on H2O, because if you don't, you're not gonna be ready for the show. You feel me? Actually, I need more. I need more nourishment.
That every guy's in it only for the chase?
It's an awful generalization.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not doing jazz band this year?
We have a marching jazz band.
Platt, the school counselor? Platt creeps me out.
We better go.
All right.
See it.
Love is in the air. Love is indeed in the air.
What's the
Is it
deal?
just me? Is that shirt tighter? Does Xander look a
bear
little
in mind
big
there's
on the
no
chest
deal,
there?
but I'm afraid he was terribly mauled. Now, much as I hate to think it,
Wolf you, not you.
The gate was locked and the window unbreakable and
Ugh.
open.
Ugh.
God.
Ugh.
Oh, not
Zandy.
to freak. I rested my eyes now and then. But I never heard Oz leave, and he was here in the morning when I woke up.
Oh,
So you can put it that way if you want to, Mr. Technical.
Giles is popping up. I heard it in this, even in the tone, but I didn't know he was gonna do that. Damn. It was the beginning of the episode. I was gonna chirp him a little bit about sleeping, but yeah,
I don't want to be friends here.
he doesn't want to either. I'm guessing.
We're not gonna be friends. What you need is a trained professional who will always give you his honest opinion. Have a seat.
Okay.
Any person, grown up,
No.
any person who claims
Is
Oh,
that?
I ain't
No.
sure. I mean, everyone has problems.
I don't think so.
So the hope I bring you is
I can't tell.
Demons can be-
Sorry, I'm not being very descriptive right here. You know what? I actually don't have. I haven't seen that show in ages. Fucking Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I don't think that's Mr. Mosby. Maybe because this is the 90s. This maybe what, like 10ish years before then or whatever. But I don't know. I'm leaning maybe towards not. But for a second, I had me going back and forth. Sorry for that, guys. I really was tripping me out there. Holy shit.
I'm moving on. I feel good. I'm even dating someone new.
all good things. You're bringing me in at the end of the movie. Well, tell me more about this guy, the bad ending guy.
Well, things took a sharp turn. You could even say a bad
You
angle.
were my first.
You got mean. Lots of people lose themselves in love. It's no shame. Love becomes your master, and you're just its dog.
My man came in with some bars. But if he's too supportive, he's gonna get the Flutie treatment. Flutie. I say Flutie.
Or maybe there's another werewolf roaming the woods.
perhaps.
That's what I was thinking.
Something else entirely. Well, we could ask Faith to watch over him.
Oh, you're having a Slayer watch me? Well, good we're not overreacting.
Oh, no.
Sometimes it's a necessary guy thing.
And I want you to do the guy thing, but
It's evening. Ugh.
Get away from the cage. It's gonna happen soon.
I mean, that is what we signed up for, right? Okay, we got Buffy on patrol. And it's a rabid angle. That was also the bet who. Gave her a break for like what, 2-3 weeks, and then back with the bullshit. Oh, unless we're doing the double bubble, it's a second werewolf and Angle's just out and about.
Yeah, well, I mean, this guy is pretty barf-worthy. Can't we be elsewhere?
Almost done. Let me just get a few stray hairs.
I mean, I gotta say, for high schools, we're learning quite a lot
so we got everything we need?
skills. Chains is out. Our case, he's just, I guess, that hungry that he's at this state then.
Bleeding
The faith
internally.
fade.
But I'll live. Actually, I came to give you the rest of the night off.
How Buffy Summers manages her energy throughout the day is beyond me. I've got like 4 hours of high energy productivity. But her and the team running on bare 5-hour energies. For sure.
Buffy?
He knows. Like a proper papa.
I dreamt that he came back. This was vivid. Really vivid. 3-dimensional sense around the hills are alive. I guess it made me wonder. Is there a chance even?
Gate was closed. I can't imagine how it could happen or why. Time moves quite differently there, so...
I remember. So, he would have been down there for hundreds of years.
Damn.
Cannot respond to reason.
This time it's not your boyfriend who's the cold-blooded.
Was it a vampire?
It wasn't conclusive.
How could it not be conclusive? What did it look like? Was he bit?
I felt bad because obviously Buffy knows that that wasn't a dream, but she was entertaining the idea and had to do with his calendar, so I felt bad for Jazz entire interaction.
Nutritional demerits.
I'm really out of it today. I didn't sleep well last night.
Well, my mom says that therapy can be completely helpful. I wanted to tell you that you look great today. But now I want to raise that to amazing because you didn't sleep well.
Like you're irrelevant. I'm sorry, buddy. Like, I just hope he doesn't die. Like, maybe at least go live your life, go to college, do what you want to do. Just don't die. And here we are. Makes sense too. They did mention the time difference when Buffy went to that dimension or whatever it was, right?
But happy. What is that?
Nothing. Kiss me.
Debbie, what's going on?
Don't turn around, okay? And don't say anything.
Bruh.
Listen,
See what I mean? Like, anybody who remotely shows her any sort of support
There's something
or is
wrong.
kind and is a faculty member,
This whole
your
entire
fate is
story
sealed.
probably gonna-
Bruh.
I need help. I'm so scared.
Yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Buffy.
He's come back.
I don't even think that's fair.
You think this has anything to do with how I get? I don't need this anymore, okay? I am way past that now. See?
Okay, I had absolutely no idea where they were going with these jars. Maybe I missed that, I'm sorry. Is he a sorcerer?
You wanna know why?
So he's a wolf too. Wait, never mind, wait. I am so confused. What am I watching right now? What the? Yo, fucking get this guy out of here, bro.
Oh, you've got now, Debbie.
Cut your nails,
You
dog.
hear me? Debbie. Listen.
Fuck off.
Know what happens.
Oh my god.
Which means that he was killed during the day.
Yes! Sorry, I got...
We're all glad Oz is off the hook.
Indeed.
Did you bring the notes?
Yeah,
Oh, so he knew.
Okay.
Or maybe not.
fell down. Hit your eye. If you want to talk.
Yeah, okay, he picked up on it. And then now they're gonna confront, and it's gonna be a
task
1v1.
I wish we had time to celebrate properly. However, we have 2 victims.
So pretend Debbie wanted Platt dead. Maybe he fought back.
Platt was dead in an instant. What if boyfriend Pete's the one doling out the punishment?
Well, Debbie was in the quad a minute ago.
Right, we'll split up.
Damn,
Faith.
I didn't pick up on those elements. They did mention that, but the potion and stuff, I'm actually curious if I just missed that entirely. That'd be completely my fault. I'm so confused. I was like, what's wrong with the Mountain Dew in the back? I don't know.
It's not his fault. I mean, he's not himself when he gets like this. I make him crazy. He just does what he does because he loves me too much.
We can't help you until you do.
I didn't ask for your help.
Debbie, we're running out of time.
The dash.
I could never do that to him.
So are you to live out your grim fairy tale? 2 people are dead.
Since when do you touch my girl? Well, I guess you didn't think about that when you put the moves on Debbie.
When that sun sets, you won't be alive to see it.
Damn, he really bet on himself there, but
Something's
shouldn't
gonna
have called his
happen
bluff,
that
fam.
you probably won't believe.
Oz, wipe the floor with that.
He does love me.
Come on.
He does love me.
I think we broke her.
That's awful.
He does love me.
Time's up.
Let's go! Let's go!
Sorry.
Fucking Giles. Let's go, bud. Give him the smoke. I was like, how are they gonna, like, there's obviously like 3 different storylines going on here. Like, how are they gonna pass them off? I was thinking maybe like all 3 of them converge at the same time, but.
Did you run your big mouth?
No, she just knew. It seemed like she just knew.
Shite. Oh my god. This isn't a good look either. Yo, Buffy. Oh. Head off?
Buffy.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot. So, does he need like enough kills to redeem his old self back to some capacity or something? I don't know, but a pretty heavy episode.
Better than the estrogen theory. I heard he took all of his mother's birth control pills.
He was afraid Debbie was going to leave him, so he makes this potion to become super macho.
Wasn't under the influence of anything, just himself.
Okay.
It's just that you never really know what's going on inside somebody. If you care about them.
You would know.
And the strain of the primitive remained alive and active. And from the depths of the forest, a call still sounded.
A little poetic with this one. I see you, I see you. The question is now... Oh, was I blurry that whole shit? Unfortunate. And that was Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, Episode 4. That was my reaction video. I think this episode started to pick up for me a bit. I think as a whole, I think I get what they're trying to do with the idea, but I don't necessarily think the execution was up there. That's just I think that's just my overall thoughts on this episode here. I love the intro here with, you know, kicking it off with Oz and the werewolf in the cage, obviously, because that's just something that's going to occur every now and then. So it was cool that they brought that to the forefront and made that a part of the episode here. But the idea of having, actually, no, I'll take that back. My favorite moments of the episode had to have been Willow being, you know, obviously very protective of Oz and like being, just making sure everything's okay while he's going through his changes. I thought that was made for some fun moments, but also sweet and just shows a little insight into some of the complications with their relationship, as we should see over time, right? If they just never mention it again, I'd kind of be like, what the hell? So I enjoyed those moments. I actually really like Buffy finding this counselor, trying to speak to them, obviously with their current situation with Sunnydale, having to, you know, get back on the right track. He seemed like a cool dude. Unfortunate that he died. We couldn't have I mean, that sucks that he didn't stay. It would have been cool to have a counselor there. But even the moments that we did have where she sort of opens up herself and, you know, says that she needs help and she needs to talk it through. Those are some really great moments there, and I enjoyed seeing her being vulnerable and just accepting that she needs some help and some therapy. So I like those elements to this episode here. I kept going back and forth, and maybe now that I think about it a little bit more, like, so we're in this cage. Xandy sleeps, windows open. I'm like, well, they could, it kind of weird to think that he'd go back to the same place, right? So, I don't know. I think just the execution and as the episode went along didn't work for me. But I mean, we got some important aspects to it. We got to learn about the torment that Angel went through as he was gone. We had some pretty good interactions here between Giles and Buffy, which I mentioned earlier on. You know, her asking if it was a dream or not. Although it seems kind of unnecessary for her to like kind of say like, oh, maybe it was a dream, maybe it wasn't. Well, we don't know how Giles is going to react, right? So I think that might have been the reason why. But we got to learn about, you know, her and Scotty's relationship, that's been developing ever so subtly. But of course, Angel came back and that just mucks all that up. Yeah, I was confused as to what was going on with the couple, and then they went with the whole domestic violence plot. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely enjoyed moments of the entire episode. I think we got some, you know, we forwarded the Buffy out. We forwarded, you know, the Buffy Angel elements quite a bit. But him being like a rabid vampire, almost like, I don't know. Doesn't seem like the right... It seems like an odd decision to make. And it seems like one that was made solely for the fact to throw and make it a like who done it almost, like, or like who's the person who, you know, just for the sake of trying to throw us off our game as to who did it. But there were just so much random elements that were thrown in, like, oh, it's actually this guy who's been taking all these steroids or whatever. Maybe I just didn't pay attention enough, or I didn't pick up on things earlier on to make those connections. But it seemed like a little bit of a stretch, in my opinion. And like, he didn't even like suck the blood. Isn't that the whole point of killing? Unless, well, like I said earlier, it's like he just has to kill enough souls to sort of get back to his original state before he went to hell. I don't know. That was just my thoughts on this episode here. I think there were some really great moments, like I mentioned. I thought for Sarah Michelle Gellar, for Giles, Xander, didn't really like him all too much here. Did like Willow and Oz at those moments, and I thought there was that moment where he's like, I want to be brooding and leave, and I'm like, I thought that was a little on the nose and cheesy about like walk away when I'm upset. But then they had that little heart to heart where he's like, hey, like, fuck, it is, you know, it's a 5:45. I gotta go. So that was Buffy the Vampire Slayer, guys, season 3, episode 4. That was my reaction video. A couple of good bits I liked here, but I think overall didn't love this episode. I think it was like on the lower end for season 3 so far for me personally, guys. But what do you think about this one, y'all? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Faith is still kicking around. Angel is almost back to normal. Maybe not. Maybe that's just tease. And we have another dead faculty member. So yeah, it's sunny daily for you, right? But anyway, guys, love you, and I will see you beautiful people in the future.